What's good? What's good?
Yeah, I know it's gonna be funny as fuck.
Hey man, it's going down. So welcome to the podcast. Tell your name, where you from.
Janie K, and I am from Tampa, Florida.
Okay, okay. JDK, Tampa. How old you is?
27.
Okay, okay. So appreciate you stopping by the podcast, showing love. So before we were talking about it off camera, but you were saying like you do stripping part time. Is that true?
You said say that again?
You said we talked about this off camera. We was talking about how you got a pole and you be doing stripping part time. Like how you got into that?
I got into it scrolling on Instagram, and I seen this girl. She was doing like aerial fitness. I don't know if you know what aerial fitness is.
What that is? Explain that.
Aerial fitness is like with the silks and the stuff like you see people doing in circuses and stuff like that. With the mirror hoops, the circles, and the silks and stuff like that. Maybe like tying their hair up, floating in the air and stuff like that. But anyways, I
Mm-hmm.
seen her doing it. I was like, damn, look dope as heck. But obviously, she was dressed up with like heels and stuff. But she wasn't dancing per se. But it was like in her own way of art form, I guess. So I was like, that look pretty cool. Then I just started seeing more like girls that wasn't like stripping in the club, but they'll just have a pole set up and doing little cool stuff. So I got a pole. Then I got curious. Months later, it's like. Actually, I seen this post where this dude was like, he was basically saying like, white people are so stupid. They're paying money for these pole classes when you can literally get paid to figure it out. And so that's when I started like going to the clubs and seeing like how everything went.
What was your stripper name?
Um, Prissy, but I'm gonna change it.
You said your stripper name was what?
Prissy,
Prison?
Prissy.
Prissy. Why Prissy? Why? How you came up with it?
So really, it was Prissy P, and the P stood for like the explicit word, but I just said Prissy P, and then I just shortened it to Prissy because I felt like when I went in the club, I wasn't like the other girls. Like I'd be more ducked off, sitting there, like sitting in the back. Like people think I was like bougie or sedity, but really I was just really peeping the scene. But I still like had that part of me that just felt like I didn't have to do certain things to get money. Like I could literally sit on my ass and have a conversation with a dude and get money. Like
I mean, what age you started stripping?
I was 26 last year, so I was 26.
Mm. Okay, okay. So you started stripping. Like, how much? What's the most money you made in the strip club so far?
The most money I've made, like in one night,
Yeah,
probably like 1,000.
you gotta pay. Do strippers pay taxes?
Um, so you supposed to technically. I I claimed it on my taxes because like if you want to do actual like real moves like buy a house or something like that, then you gotta show income. So it's a smart thing to do if you're trying to do other things to just pay the taxes. But you supposed to.
I ain't know they take money in ones. So when people the strippers talking about they taking care of their bills, I was like they take bills in ones, in $1 bills.
I mean, you go cash it in the bank. You go get you go deposit it in the bank, or you go
Well,
swap that
this is
money
my
out.
thing right here. Like, um, stripping only got like a short window.
What you
So
mean?
how long do you feel like you can continue to keep this up though?
So I can continue. So let me make this clear. I have probably since I started stripping, I have probably been in the club like a month's worth of time. I don't be in the club all the time. So I would probably go like on a Saturday for a month straight. And then I'll stop for like 3, 4 months. And then I'll probably go on a Friday. Like it'd be sporadically. So that's not like what I do all the time. But I feel like for as long as I want to. Like, ain't no age on it. Like, as long as, you know how, Tom Brady about to hit 50. They like, how long you think you can continue to play football? Shit, as long as my body allows me to. Like, I feel like I can be old. Why are you shaking your head?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
But you're shaking your head, though.
Go ahead. Continue.
I feel like, for me, because I started with the pole shit, and that's what I love. That's what I like to do. And it's a physical activity. For as long as my body allows me to physically, I feel like I'm going to be in good shape for a long ass time. Like, and if I get tired of it, I'm going to go to something else. Nothing lasts forever in life. So however long I feel like that's what I want to do, that's how I'm going to do it. I don't have no set time, but I feel like I would know. Like, it's going to come to me. I would mentally know, like, all right, bitch, that's enough of that. Like, what's your next adventure in life?
You know, strippers hit the wall at about 30 though, man. Nobody wants to see the same old stripper. They've been there the last 2-3 years, and she about 30 plus years old.
So I don't know what people want to see and what they don't want to see because I don't be in the clubs like that. But if you say like I be on the pole, I started with the pole shit last year. Now I could do some shit that be like, people would be like, damn, like that's dope as fuck. Like I remember when you started, you couldn't even do this, or you couldn't even do that. So it ain't just stripping, it's like, what talent do you have besides being in the nigga face and getting money? Like, what can you actually do that a lot of other people can't?
Do you feel like stripping is a gateway to being a thot, to being a whore?
I can see it.
Do you feel like that? Huh? You feel like that's a gateway for you being a whore though?
I can see it, but I feel like, so crazy thing, like when I was in a relationship, I was like, dang, I think I want to like be a bottle girl, or like I want to be in the club, like that's what I want to do. And they was like, nah, I don't think you should do that, blah, blah, blah. So me, like, all right, I ain't gonna do it. Soon as that, me and that nigga broke up, I was in the clubs, like it was something I wanted to do anyways. But I feel like it can lead to that, but just like a regular girl not in the strip club, why you shaking your head and huffing and puffing? If you in that mind space and that's what you want to do, you don't got to be in the club to go be a hoe. You don't got to be in the club to go be a thot. Like, you don't got to be in the club to do half the shit that the girls in the club do. Like, you can do that outside the club. So just because you're in the club don't mean nothing.
You finished? I'm about to go.
Go!
This is the problem with a lot of y'all ladies, though. Like, you're trying to have it all. You want to be in a strip club, and then you want to say, I want respect, and I want men to respect me and value me. But you're shaking your ass to dirty music, and you're half naked. Do you feel like anybody can respect somebody like that?
Yes. First off, I make a nigga respect me. I make them respect me. Just because I feel like if you got status, like if you're an actor or you like somebody that has like money or you rich or something and you half naked, it ain't a problem. They could be married with their husband. Oh, but because it's this person, it's okay. But you could be someone who's just average and want to do it because that's what you want. That's what you like doing. That's what you enjoy doing. And it's like, oh my God, you're half naked and you're shaking your ass. Like, so what? So it's like we was all born in this world naked. So I don't see what the big deal is at all. You shaking your head, I don't see what the problem is.
But don't you feel like that's something your husband should see, not random strangers?
Well, I feel like I made up in my mind that I really never really cared to be married. And I said that before I started stripping. Like, I never cared to be married. So if you had that mentality, you're not thinking about a husband. Like, you're not thinking about, oh, what would my husband think? You don't give a fuck because that's not what your mindset is. Like, I feel like some women know what they want. They like, I want a big family and I want to be married. And some women just like, nah, marriage not for me. I don't never want to be married. And that's
you say you didn't want to be married. Well, why you had a child though?
So, cause we not in 1920s 27. Shit happens. If you have sex, you
No,
got
no, no,
sex.
no, 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 no. You decided to have that baby now.
What do you mean?
You decided to have the
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, you're right. I did decide to have my baby because I just didn't want to have an abortion. I didn't want
So
to.
why you didn't want to marry that person then? You good enough to have
Why I
a
didn't want
baby.
to marry? Let me tell you why I didn't want to marry my son and dad. One, I was what? How I got pregnant on my 21st birthday, and I wasn't thinking how I thought when I was 21 the way that I think now. And on top of that, just because you have a baby with somebody, that doesn't mean like you should consider marriage.
Yes,
Like
you
that's
should.
not
Yes, you should.
because you got a baby with somebody.
Hell yeah, if you lay down
You
and you
out
can
your
bust.
you out your motherfucking
Whoa,
mind.
whoa, whoa, wait a minute. If that person was good enough for you to lay down and him to bust inside you, and you keep the child alive, why you don't feel like he's good enough for marriage, but he was good enough to keep his baby? Why is it?
Because I feel like we don't live in this picture perfect world. So when you having sex, casual sex, committed sex, whatever kind of sex you're having, for one, my child wasn't playing. So if you're doing whatever you're doing, you're not as a 21-year-old who not really thinking maturely. You're not thinking about.
You was mature enough to have that baby.
You funny as fuck. What I said was you're not thinking maturely. You're not. Just because you have a baby, that does not mean that you're obligated to a nigga.
Y'all basically married right now.
No,
How old your son is?
my son is 6. Well, he'll be 6.
Why you don't so you say you had his baby and all this? I don't understand that with modern day women. Y'all want to have the baby. Y'all baby
I
showers.
didn't want to have his baby.
You had it though. It's too late though.
I
You
did
already had
have it, but I didn't. It wasn't like I was like, oh yeah, I want to have your baby. It was just okay, yeah, I want to have sex, and then the baby came. But I didn't necessarily want to have the baby, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't like I was having sex to have a baby.
So you broke up with him, or he broke up with you?
I always do the breaking up.
Huh?
I always do the breaking up.
So you destroying your own home right now. You know that right now?
No, I'm
Your
not.
child doesn't have a father in the household right now, and his mother's a part-time stripper. You know what that's a recipe for, right?
What is it a recipe for?
You going to jail. He most likely going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
No, your child is going to jail.
Why the fuck? You funny as fuck. My baby ain't going to jail.
Based on statistics, he is.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck statistics.
But you can't say but math don't lie though. What 1 + 1 gonna equal today or tomorrow? What it's always gonna equal?
Because I know plenty single mothers. Plenty.
So you're praising being a single mother? Are you encouraging women to be single mothers?
No. What I'm saying is life happens. If you make a mistake in life or something does not go as planned, you move accordingly. I don't encourage like being a single mother. This shit ain't like glamorous, nothing to praise, nothing to be proud about. But what to be proud about is how you overcame your situation. What'd you do? Like, okay, you made a mistake. You laid up, you had a child. That's what it is. What are you gonna do? You gonna sit there and you gonna cry about it? You gonna beat yourself up about it, or you gonna move on with life?
No, you need to have contraceptives and use condoms and be
okay.
abstinent.
I got contraceptives now. That's why he almost 6 years old. I ain't got another kid. So, like I said,
You got the tubes tied.
Shut up.
No, there ain't no shut up. You should get your tubes tied. If you don't want to get married, you don't need to have no more kids.
I'm not having no more kids and I'm not getting married, but don't tell me what I need to do. How about you give that to me?
You said what?
How about you tie your penis together or something?
But you realize the statistics of single motherhood, right? Did you realize the statistics for single parenthood or one parent household that the mothers who live in who are single mothers are below poverty line? You realize that, right?
I'm not below poverty line.
But I ain't saying you. I'm just saying statistics show that.
I'm not a statistic.
Did you realize that single mothers, that kids raised by their mothers, they're most likely to be rapists, go to prison, drop out of high school, have learning disabilities, and all that? Are you aware of that?
You know what's crazy? My son is very, very intelligent.
Well, you don't know that until he grow up, though.
No,
he's only 6.
My son is intelligent. I know.
You will realize that by 16, what path he gonna be on.
My son is intelligent. You don't know. You could be raised in a perfect which ain't shit perfect, but you could be raised in a perfect, most ideal household and still turn out to be a statistic like that. How it doesn't
No,
even.
no, 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 no. Listen to me. The math is the math. You can't argue with
Well,
math.
who calculated them numbers?
The numbers is up. You can look these numbers up. This ain't what Jay Reid is saying. That
Who composed this information and put it out?
the United States statistics.
You think I just got out the military for 8 years? You think I trust the United States?
You just served the military for 8 years. How you don't trust them?
What you mean? Because I served, I know not to trust.
Okay then. So the math is lying. But one
I'm
plus
not
this
saying
is my
math
thing.
is lying, but you what you did?
Let me finish.
Oh.
When people argue with math like you was arguing with me with math, the math don't lie. 1 + 1 gonna always equal 2, whether you like it or not.
So being that I haven't done the research myself because I don't ever plan on being a statistic, I'm only going off what you're telling me. That's word of mouth. That's not facts from what I know.
These facts. I'm giving you facts, though.
Anybody can say, "Oh my gosh, I'm related to Barack Obama."
I'm giving you numbers, though. Those are that's he say. I'm giving you numbers. The numbers say that black boys are reading at a 4th grade reading level. That's what the numbers say. They building prisons at 4th grade. That's what the numbers say.
So if my baby was here right now, I could put a book in front of him. He can read that.
We're not talking about your baby. We're talking about the majority, not the minority.
Well, I don't care about the majority because my baby is not part of the people who read level stops at.
But we don't know that until he reached age 16 or 17.
No, actually, teachers are very well educated with education. And, based off what she told me, she's like, I got to keep moving his reading level because every book I give him is that I'm going to just put him on like a 2nd grade reading level. I'm like, okay, that's fine. She's like, I'll just give him different homework from the rest of the kids. Okay, that's cool. I'll work with that too. And if it's a little challenging for him, I'll help him get through that. Like, I don't care about, I know what I'm doing. I know what I put in, the effort I put in for my child to be successful in life. I went through stuff, I did things that I didn't necessarily want to do, or I did things that I chose to do that I probably should not have chosen to do, but I did it. But I laid the foundation down for my child to be successful in life. So if he ever get older and something happens, I did what I could. I did what I felt like was the right thing for him.
No, if you're doing what the best you could do, it's trying to find you a stepfather or a father in his life. That would be the best thing you could help do for him.
I can't even argue with you about that one because you might be right. But
no, I am right. Ain't no might be. I
you
am
might
right.
be right. But first off, I feel like I should.
Why are you trying to fight
I'm not trying to fight. I said you might be right. That is my sarcastic way of saying you're right. But I'm not going to look for a guy that I feel like a guy should be looking for me or finding me. And then for 2, everybody is not in a place in their life where they are ready for that. They're probably, for example, myself. I still got some work to do on myself. So while I'm working on myself, you think I'm gonna go bother somebody or mess with somebody else or fuck their life up because I got problems within myself that I'm still working on? Why won't I just leave that person alone? Leave people alone, like as far as the relationship goes, and worry about me. And hopefully, as I'm working on me, some stuff twirling in the air that'll find me. I don't know. But my focus ain't on the relationship at this point. My son, he about 6 years old. Yeah, I think it's important for him to have a male figure, a male role model in his life. But I'm not, just because that's how I feel, I'm not going to rush and be like, all right, yeah, you, come here, let's experiment. And then that shit don't work. Oh yeah, hey, yeah, you, come on, we're gonna try this out. And then now my son has seen me run through about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 niggas, and ain't none of it work. So that's just as toxic. That's just as messed up. So why not just be in my own little world? And yes, I want him to have an understanding of a healthy relationship. Like, hey, son, like this is how it's supposed to be. This is how relationships should work. Like, I don't want to just do shit just cause.
I'm about to say something to you, and I know you might not like it, but I'm gonna say it. You realize when you have a kid outside of wedlock, you know what that's called, right?
What?
You're raising bastards.
You is funny as
These
fuck.
are illegitimate kids y'all raising, and y'all women are saying
Are
y'all
you a
independent.
bastard?
I'm telling you, I
Are
was
you a
asking you,
bastard?
huh?
Are
No,
you
I wasn't. Well, I was, but then my mother got married or whatever. But we ain't talking about me. We talking
okay?
about
I'm
you.
talking about you, bastard.
No, 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 no. We ain't talking
Okay,
about me.
keep talking,
I'm asking the
bastard.
questions. This is my show. Let me run this.
All right, bastard.
Y'all women are raising bastard kids right now.
Okay, you a bastard.
But my mother's parents got married though, so I'm good.
But you was born before the marriage, bastard.
But that's not the point though. That's beside the point.
Nah, born out of wedlock. You a
That
bastard.
was true though. But my parents got married. You not married yet though. So basically, you got a
You was
bastard right
born
now.
out of wedlock, bastard.
These are the facts though. I'm just giving you the facts
That's a
though.
fact.
We're not talking about me. We're
Math,
talking about two.
huh?
We talking about two right now.
And I'm talking about you.
Okay. Well, anyways, how you feel about that though? Like you think what are you teaching your son about relationships though? I want to know that.
At this point, at 5, I feel like each child is different. You got to figure your child out. He not, he's showing signs that he's ready to have like those kind of conversations, but he not all the way there yet. So maybe I feel like within the next year or two, I'll sit there and have a conversation like, yeah, mommy just, if I'm in the same place that I'm in life right now, I'll explain. If I had to explain to my son right now in the place that I'm in life right now, look, mommy messed up in the head. Like, mommy just doing what you did that for.
You right on the money. You right on the money.
Anyway, I don't need you to agree with me. I can admit, I know me. So I can sit here and say certain things about me. Like, look, mommy a little messed up in the head. Mommy, going through some life situations, or she has been through some life situations that she overcame. So she's in a better mind space, but she's still, processing certain things, figuring certain things out. But that's just what it is. Like,
that's why black people gotta get counseling, right? This counseling is so vital in the black community, right? This is a mess. We need to get counseling right here. That's why I think I'm gonna say this too. That's why I believe sometimes the child should be with the father in these situations like these. The child should be with the father.
okay, but the
Because
father could be just as mentally messed up as
no, no,
well.
no, 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 no. The CDC said that black men are raising just as good fathers as better than single mothers. They're raising their kids just as
You said who
responsible.
said that?
The CDC said it.
Fuck the CDC. That's the government, right?
You
Yeah.
serve the government, but you saying fuck the government. You
Fuck
see
the
how that
government.
sounds, yo?
Fuck the government. The government ain't nobody. The government ain't nobody but a group of people who do shit illegally, legally. Like, that's all it is. They just get passes because it's the government. So
So do you mean answer this right here? Though? This is another quote I read. Are you saying that single mothers are better than single fathers?
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying single fathers ain't no better than single mothers.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Because
not?
at the end of the day, a person is a person. So I might be, say for example, me and my son, dad, we cordial, we real like cool, like we ain't no beef, ain't no problem, ain't no issue.
That means y'all need to be together.
Fuck no. Hell no. And that don't mean we gotta be together. Every person that come in your life ain't meant to stay. Even if you stuck with a baby.
Are you still having sexual contact with him? When the last time you had sex with him?
The last time first off, my son and daddy stay in a whole different other state for one.
Dad would ask you.
Huh?
Dad would ask you.
While I was pregnant, probably? No.
So you say you ain't had sex in about 6 years?
Huh?
Yeah, 6 years?
My baby gonna be 6. So yeah, probably like 6. No, probably 5. My baby was no older than 1. I don't even think I've had sex with my son's father after my baby was born. To be honest with you.
Mm.
So yeah. This ain't one of them things where like, oh, the baby daddy always gonna run to the baby. Nah, we have an understanding. Like, hey, this your son. We ain't gonna be together. This shit ain't gonna work. But
Is he in a relationship? Is he married?
no, he's not married, but he has a girlfriend.
How old he is?
He's 27. He my age.
This is sad. This is bad right here.
Why is it bad, bastard?
Because, well, no, wait, don't do that to me. I ain't no bastard no more. My parents are married. Thank you very much.
No,
Your
it don't
child is a
matter.
bastard right
You
now.
was born
This ain't
out of
about me.
wedlock, though.
Ma'am, this ain't about me. This
Okay.
is about you.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you for making me feel special.
I mean, hey, man, I'm just trying to shed some light on this, but this is I want you to understand, though. Your child doesn't have no father in the household right now. No father. And he's just see mama right now. Do you feel like that's healthy? Yes or no?
Do I feel like it's healthy? Yes. I feel like it's healthier. I mean, healthy. Could it be healthier? Yes, but that's not what my life situation is. That's not what it is. Like, it's just me. So yeah, I feel like because it's just me and I don't have a partner, I'm doing a lot of stuff. Like, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm handling bills on my own. I'm working. I'm trying to, teach him certain things. And as a matter of fact, I'm about to like just be a full-time student so I can focus more on him. Because now he's getting at that age. He always needed my attention, but now I feel like I want to pay more close attention to him, put him in sports year round, make sure I go like participate in his school activities and stuff. Like, you can make the best out of whatever life gives you. That's how I feel. Life gives you one child. It might not be easy. It might not be perfect. It might not be this what everybody expect. But fuck everybody, because at the end of the day, nobody pay my bills. Nobody feed me. Nobody feed my child. Nobody do shit for me. So I don't care like what nobody really got to say.
Okay. Do you feel like a lot of black women wreck their own homes? That's what I feel like.
A lot of black women wreck their own home. No, I honestly feel like it's the men. It's the men.
Shit. Lord, he need to be with his father. He needs to be with his father, man. This is sad. Why you feel like the men wrecking their
What
home?
is that?
Because he gotta listen to this poison about men ain't no good.
I didn't say men. First off, I don't speak like this in front of my son. I sometimes I might forget that he right there or next to me, and I'll say something. Hold on. I don't know what this is. Yeah.
I can't see you.
Yeah. I feel like, and you're a judgmental ass person. You're a person.
I'm not judgmental. Wait a minute.
You're a
Don't you do
perfect
that.
person to have a podcast. I feel like.
I'm not doing that. I'm bringing awareness. See, that's the deflection tactic right there. Shame, guilt, and insults right there. Now you're trying to shame me because I'm bringing awareness to this right here. Because I'm bringing awareness, and now you're trying to shame me, saying I'm judgmental. Oh God. Oh my goodness. How you feel like men are the problem?
When is your birthday?
Wait, no. Answer the question. How do you feel like men are the problem?
How do I feel like men are? So I'm really just going off my last relationship and like other women who I know that go through the same shit. It just seems like it's the same stories over and over and over again between like the niggas. So I'm just like, I'm convinced it's them. Now, it could somewhat be, all right, let me stop playing the series. Like, I feel like we both play parts in certain things. But because of like how I grew up and the men that I usually attract, it seemed like it's like this norm for you to be like good financially and everything, and able to handle your own. But then when it comes to men, they get excuses like, and then when you tell them like, oh, you need to get up and go get a job, or you need to get up and go work, and then you look like the bad guy, or it look like you talking shit about them, or you putting them down or something. It's like, what part of your brain tell you that you don't got to work in this world? Like, what part of your brain tell you that Like, I think we all, now people starting to get this mentality, like, I don't want to be on nobody's job. Shit, I don't want to be on nobody's job. Shit, I want to have my own business. I want to work for myself, but you got to put work in to be able to do that. So with men, I just feel like it's either that, they lazy, or they like, when they do get money, they feel like they can do what they want, or talk how they want. Like, they running shit like they ain't controlling shit. So it's just like, either way, I feel like that should be too much. I just rather get it on my own and do shit for myself, by myself. And then if a dude come around and he want to contribute, then that's that. But I never would put myself in a position where I just have to solely financially and emotionally rely on somebody else. Like, for me, it ain't that. If I feel like you causing more harm than good, why at this point in my life, why even entertain you? But some years ago, I still stick around and just for the fuck of it, knowing that that shit was not what it was supposed to be.
Whew. Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. Those are the men that you want. I'm pretty sure there was good men out there, but you passed them down because you was attracted to those guys. So you allowed it and put up with it.
That you hit the nail on the head. But
I
now
know.
that huh?
I know.
You just think you just be knowing all this shit. But what I'm saying is, now that I'm older, I think differently. I want differently. I attract differently. I like it ain't the same. But that's the beauty of life. You go through it, you learn shit, you move on, and if you don't learn your lesson from the first bum or whatever he was you was with, you're gonna keep getting that same energy. You're gonna keep getting it until
So what you
something
gonna do
clicks in your
differently now
brain.
from the last time?
Huh?
What you gonna do differently from the last time to this time?
What I'm gonna do different, I'm not settling. Like, if,
Oh, Jesus.
what do you
Settling. What do settling mean, bro? Women
that,
always say,
hold on. You just said, oh, jeez. And you ain't even let me finish talking.
go ahead, go ahead.
Anyways, I'm not settling. Like, if a dude approach me, you gotta have what I got, if not more. Like, if I got a car, a place to stay, money in the bank, investments, and all this, I want you to have the same thing. So if we did not work out, or something happened, you wouldn't feel obligated to stick with me and play mind games, and I wouldn't be obligated to feel like I'm stuck with you and play mind games. We could both peacefully leave without it being any kind of drama.
Oof. Mm, mm, mm. Wow.
How,
What
can
was you
I ask
finding
how
these
old are
men
you?
at? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 25.
You sound a lot like Kevin Samuels. Yeah.
Hey man, that's the OG
Is
right
that
there.
your
That's a
goal?
legend.
You want to be
Don't
like, that's
compare
your
me to him, bro.
inspiration?
He way more successful than me right now. So you
That's your inspiration?
nah. I'm my own inspiration. Kevin Samuels got some game. You could learn something if you would listen to him. Though. You might could learn things.
I listen to, as with anybody else, I listen to what I feel like I can apply to my life and that benefits to me. Some of the shit he be saying, I feel like be ignorant.
Like what you say, you be ignorant. You think though?
Like I can't really pinpoint it. Like I think just him. Dang, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he was basically, I felt like, trying to bash women, or like that. Some of it, I was like, nah, he ain't wrong. He ain't lying about that. But some of it was like, okay, it's the difference between you being blunt and just saying what you feel and your take on the situation, but at the same time, be respectful. Like, a lot of people go through life, have experienced shit, haven't learned shit, haven't overcame certain shit, so their mental is only in a certain place. That don't mean treat them like they stupid, or even though you might think that that's stupid, or they stupid for making the decision they make when it comes to life or whatever. But I feel like sometimes he was just like low key being disrespectful, and I ain't really fuck with that, but it was just,
But what about the women who call in and disrespect him and get bucked with him? What about that part?
disrespect him. I feel like women only disrespect him and get bucked with him because that's what he's known to do. So I
No,
feel like I feel
no.
like when they get on there, they be like, all right, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for this nigga to say something to me so I can clap back. Like, I feel like that's where a lot of the women who go on there. And,
well, you can't get mad if he clapping back. If she clapping back at him first and you disrespecting him on his show, you can't get mad at the consequences.
It started with him. He the one set that trend of disrespecting women. So now women feel like they got something to say when they get on his shit. Like, oh yeah, even if you ain't disrespect me, I remember you disrespect my sister when you said.
But no. It don't work like that. You can't.
Yes, it do, because we all on some shit though. Because we all like, especially black women, we experience some of the same shit in life. So for
Go ahead.
So for him to just
don't do that. Don't do that right there now. Come on now, bro. Don't do all that eye rolling and all that. You respect us. Come on, man. Come on. So
me rolling my eyes is disrespectful.
Come on, man. So let me get this right. So this protect black women shit, okay? But
not what I said, but okay.
I feel like they be trying to go with that. But when women come on that show and totally disrespect this man or whatever, I seen women totally just violate this man. But when he matched that same energy, how is he the bad guy? I don't understand.
I only seen like 2 or 3. The most recent one I seen was the one with Nicki Minaj, and he was very nice to her. But I feel like that was only because
he was playing the game with it. That was politics. Right?
Yeah, I felt like he was because of her status. He wasn't really talking to her the way he would have talked to somebody like me or who's just a regular woman. Like,
oh yeah, he would have went in, goddamn. He would have straight went straight.
But why?
Man.
But why?
I don't agree with everything he do. I agree with the message. A lot of people have a problem with how he's presenting the message, but you got to be careful with that because the message was important, not how the message is being presented. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the delivery, if you don't deliver the message the right way, you're never gonna get the message across.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me say this. If I say the sky is blue outside, but then if I turn around, the sky is motherfucking blue. I just told you the same thing. It's just mad. You just don't like the way I deliver.
So a person like me, right? You say, "Hey, Jad, the sky blue outside." I'm like, "Oh, okay. When did you notice that?" I'm engaged with you, but you come to me and be like, "Man, this motherfucking sky blue as fuck." First off, the energy changed, so I'm not worried about the message because the energy changed. So now I'm just like, wait, what? Hold on, you said what? Now I didn't get the message because I'm distracted by how you said it. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why you just couldn't say the sky is blue?
But let me ask you this right here, though. We got grown, competent women, right? Supposed to be grown and competent. These women on his show is grown as fuck. They have the mindset like they're in 9th grade in high school.
Look. We are not in a world of a lot of intelligent. I mean, there are a lot of intelligent people, but everyone's not intelligent. Everyone's IQ not there. Everyone doesn't have like the brain function that another person has, and you don't know the reason why. All you can do is sit back and peep, like they not all the way there in the brain, or they ain't like they're not right. So limit your interaction with them. But everybody, I look at it for what it is. You got to accept people for who they are. If they're not smart, they just not smart. If they dumb as fuck, they dumb as fuck. But you don't got to treat them like they dumb as fuck. You don't got to treat them like they not smart. Because at the end of the day, everybody go through their own life problems. You don't know what the fuck made them dumb. They probably hit a blunt that was laced with some shit, fucked them up in the head the rest of their life.
Oh my goodness.
You never fucking know.
Holy. So what's the difference between bashing and calling issues out?
Bashing
and constructive. No, let me say I actually wrong. What is between bashing and constructive criticism?
Bashing and constructive criticism, I feel like one is more respectful than the other. It's the delivery of it. It's how you communicate. Because constructive criticism is constructive. It's there to help you. Bashing, you're not saying this shit to help me. You're just bashing me because you just want to state how you feel, but it ain't to help me. And constructive criticism is what it said. Constructive. It's meant to improve, help you. But if motherfuckers ain't working helping, why the fuck would you give them constructive criticism?
Oh, I ain't hear the last part. You had the head down. I need you to look up it. I need you to repeat that same interview. What you had said?
I said if people not, what did I say? If people not worth giving constructive criticism, why would you do that? I think that's what I just said.
You believe dating gonna get easier or harder for you when you get older?
You said what?
You believe dating gonna get easier or harder for you when you get older?
Dating?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be way easier. I feel like when I get older, I would have accomplished what I felt like I was set out to accomplish. I'd be more confident in my skin. I already kind of, like, since I got in the military, I want this whole little, like, self-exploration. I feel like I know, like, who I am. And at that point, because I focused on myself, got myself together, everything is bound to line up like how it's supposed to line up.
So, okay, if you had to build a man, what kind of man would you want in the future?
If I had to build a man.
Yeah. Build a man workshop. If you had to build a man, like, what kind of man would you want?
That's a good ass question.
If you had to snap your fingers and build a perfect man workshop, how would you put them together? How would you put them together? Like,
I'm glad you asked me that question. Okay, because this allowed me to like exercise my brain muscles and think. So if I had to build a man, I feel like I would want that man to be successful at whatever he did, whatever you're doing in life, as long as you're able to get money. Get the money. No, I lied. As long as you're able to keep money, because I feel like anybody can get some money. As long as you're able to keep some money, you got me there. Because I'm all about finances and money. I like money. So you got the money, you successful.
So how much money he got to make to be with you a year?
How much money he got to make to be with me a year?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to have a set number. What I'm going to say is you got to be able to comfortably pay a mortgage. Whatever bills you have in life that you accumulated, you got to be able to comfortably pay it. And for rainy days, you got to have some shit saved up. So I ain't going to say it's really a dollar amount, just the basic necessities in life. And for me to be, if you have the basic necessities, if you provide half of the basic necessities that I need in life, and I'm providing my half, I'm immediately winning. You know why? Because all that money that I was paying on all the bills I was paying on my own, now I got extra shit to do what the fuck I want to do. So if you bring half of whatever my living expenses cost, and maybe a little bit more, which I feel like, okay, maybe 40, 50,000 a year, you can be comfortable with that number.
So you say 30, 40,000 a year be comfortable?
I say about 40, 50,000.
Oh, 40 to 50,000. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's average, middle class. Like,
yeah. I mean, the average black man only make about 42,000 a year, but I mean, yeah.
You said every black man?
The average black man.
Oh.
Typical black making about 42 to 43,000 a year. Average woman making about 37 a year.
Where you get this research from?
From Google.
You believe everything on Google?
Oh my God, you still trying to fight the math?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna believe the statistics.
So if I type in Google, how much does the average black man make? It's gonna say $43,000.
Yeah.
Okay, let me type it in right now. Cause now you be saying Google. Let me see what Google really said.
Hold on. I got it for you right now. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. My screen says it. Average black man is actually lower than that. Damn.
Exactly. See, you telling me things that are facts. You're saying, oh, these are facts. This is what's true. And then you actually look it up, and it's lower than what you said. That's why I don't be listening to what people be saying.
It's about what it's true though. I mean, yeah, it was kind of true basically what I said.
Yeah, kind of true. That means it wasn't true.
But besides the point, you say 50,000. How tall you want to be?
How tall?
Yeah.
Is not shorter than me.
How tall you is?
I'm 5'7".
So how tall you want to be then? 5'9", 5'8", 6 feet.
He could be my height or taller. But I like, tall. Like, I like to look up and shit if I'm wearing heels, because, I be wearing a 4-inch little dance heels and stuff. What the hell? 23,000? Oh, nah. There ain't no money.
Okay. So you said this right there.
Huh?
He got to have kids, or you want him to not have kids?
It's crazy. I would prefer if he didn't have kids, but if he got one.
Boy, oh my goodness.
I said,
why do women say that shit?
I said I would prefer, but if he got one, I'll take one.
You mean you take one? You acting like you. Let me say this right here. Let me say this. When you have a child, ladies, you give up all your leverage. Your leverage is gone.
My leverage ain't gone.
Your leverage is gone, whether you like it or not. You gotta take what you is available out there on the free agent market.
You got your
gotta take what's available.
Mind. You out your mind if you think that for real.
No. Why do you?
I get whatever man I want.
No, you can have sex with whatever man you want.
No, I can get whatever man I want. Whatever man I want, God. I can get. Yeah.
Oh boy. They go delusional. They being delusional.
Because I feel like I can get whatever.
If that's the case, why you ain't with him?
Why ain't with what? Why ain't with a man?
You say if you could be with any man you want. Yeah, why you ain't with him right now?
Why I ain't with him? Because I don't want none of them.
Oh my God. Oh. Woo! Boy. Okay. So why you say you prefer somebody without kids though? And you got a whole child.
So that don't mean I can't have preferences. You're asked what would I accept? I'll accept multiple kids with one woman. I think it's just the thing that I don't want to deal with multiple women. But I'll accept one woman.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around, because I had a female say this to me before on my podcast. She said she had 2 kids and said she don't want to date a man with kids. But I just find it funny, y'all women out here on the dating market and acting like y'all childless, and like y'all got all these available options, and y'all can like demand what kind of man you want and set the bar high. But really you can't, because do you feel like a child lower your sexual market value?
You said, do I feel like a child will what?
Do you feel like a child lower your value or heighten your value?
I feel like one child is like, but when you go on to having multiple children, even still in certain situations, no, I don't feel like it do, but I can see how, like, if you have multiple children, multiple different men, then yeah, I feel like yeah. But if you got one child, and I don't think it really makes that much of a difference for real. If you got one kid, because honestly, you could do a whole lot more. You can do a whole lot more with one kid than you can with multiple. Like that's why.
But there's more men who don't have kids than women who do have kids, statistically speaking. So
so basically, I feel like you condoning abortions because these niggas probably paid the girl off to kill the baby, or you don't never know what. So just because women be having the product to show for what the fuck they did, what does that mean?
I'm about to explain it to you. Okay. I'm about to sit there and explain. I'm about to give you some guys. I want you to look at the camera and look at this right here. I'm about to do to you. Let me tell you, the reason why a lot of single mothers are out here, I ain't talking about your situation. I'm just saying in general. So I don't want you to get offended.
I'm not gonna get offended.
I'm about to drop some hard shells on you. You ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it. The reason why there are a lot of single mothers out here, because their women are having sex with those men because they find those guys sexually attractive and highly attractive or whatever, and they're side bitches, and the man is telling them, don't have the baby, I pay to get rid of it, I don't want to be the father, I don't want to be with you. And the woman is deciding to keep that baby, to keep the man close, and they're thinking they can do that. That's why single motherhood is high. Boom.
No, I didn't keep my baby to keep my to keep.
We ain't talking about you. I'm saying the majority.
But I'm saying
I
it's
feel.
probably a lot of other women like me because I ain't have no interest in even
See,
dating
that's
mine.
go to sister.
Huh?
That's called sisterhood. You trying to take up for all the
No,
women.
I'm not taking up. I know your story is probably very similar to the next person. My story is probably very like life just keep repeating itself. So it ain't.
Did your baby father want to have a kid?
Huh?
Did he want to have a kid?
Did I want to have a kid?
I said, did he want to have a kid?
Yeah, he was basically like, because I told him if I ever got pregnant at a time I wasn't ready, I'd get an abortion. But when I actually got pregnant, it just felt different. Like I was just like, nah.
What did he want to do?
He was like, don't do nothing, because he was on deployment. He was like, don't do nothing until he thought I was lying. He was like, don't do nothing until I get back. He wanted it wasn't like he was like, keep it, but he was.
So he didn't want it. He didn't want it.
You is funny as fuck. He didn't say kill it.
Well, if he ain't say you want it, what that means? When you this is another thing. When somebody can't make wait. Listen.
When he
listen
said don't do nothing until I get back from deployment, that lets me know that he did not want me to go.
Let me finish. Let me finish. When you don't make a decision to make a decision, that's still a decision.
Whatever you say, like what I said. He didn't. He told me don't do nothing until he get back. Meaning don't go to no clinic. Don't go get nothing until I get back. Clearly, that means he didn't want me to get the abortion. Duh.
Whoa. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying now. You know, that's my opinion on it. I'm just saying now. You know, that's my opinion.
I know
that's just how.
you right. That's your opinion, but I feel like your opinion is just to have something to say because your opinion don't even make logical sense.
And why you feel like it don't make logical sense, though? So you don't think a lot of
he didn't want it.
But, no, I'm just saying in general. I'm not talking about your situation. I'm saying in general. You don't feel like a lot of these guys are saying don't have it. That's why I say motherhood is happening. You don't think these guys are telling you?
No, because you never know what some women just against abortions. Period. Like they don't want to just kill a baby. Like people have different outlooks on abortion, so, and it may not just have something. It may not have nothing to do with the nigga at all. It's just probably because they want their baby. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
How you gonna explain to your son that you're a stripper?
How? What?
How you gonna explain to your son that you're a stripper?
How am I going to explain to him that I'm a stripper?
Yes.
Okay, so first off, I'm probably not going to explain it to him. But if he got to a certain age, and he wanted to know, or he asked, or I felt like it was appropriate, like an appropriate situation to explain, like, first off, I'm not a stripper just because I strip. It's just not. So, okay, a woman who strips, it's a lot of women in the strip clubs who actually, like, have, like, legit jobs. They work at banks, they nurses, they full-time students. And then you got strippers who that's their only source of income. Like, that's how they take care of, you know, their bills and handle their business in life. I feel like if with me, because I've only did it not that many times, I wouldn't say that I was a stripper. I'm a stripper. But if I ever decided to just be in the club all the fucking time and just, that was my main job, then yeah, that's what the fuck I would say. I'm a stripper. But if that was my only thing that I was doing. But I don't think I would tell him, like, yeah, your mama was a stripper, and be like, your mama was a hustler. Or however your mama can get some money, that's how the fuck she was gonna get it. And half the time in a strip club, guess what I do? Sit there and talk to people. Sit there and talk to men and get money. So
I appreciate my mother so much. Lord have mercy.
Yes, you should. And I'm pretty sure my son appreciates it too.
Okay. So do you feel like when you tell a man that you feel like a man should accept you being a part-time stripper and dancing on Instagram?
I would never feel like a man should accept it. You don't have to. That's the beauty of life. You have choices that you can make. Either you do or you don't. And if you don't,
do you think a man gonna take you serious though?
A man not gonna take
with
me
how you
serious?
present yourself.
You said a man not gonna take me serious?
Do you feel like a man would ever take you serious?
Yes. Yes. Look, let me tell you.
Oh God.
I'll be at work, like when I was in the military, I'll be at work, and actually some of the dudes in there like will literally come and support me, which is the funny thing about it. They'll come and support me. They'll be like, dang, I don't know no other female that could literally pull out a stack of money like $1,000 and like just casually on a Wednesday night, and just that's just how they get it. So I feel like they was amazed that I was doing it, and then they'll start wondering like, can you be doing this? I feel like I get respect, because that's not people who know me. I feel like people who know me know what I'm about and know like she ain't out here just fucking on everybody. And if I ever decide to just be fucking on everybody, that's my motherfucking business. But that's not who I am. But I'm not just, you just shaking your head. I don't care.
I'm just listening right now.
Oh.
I'm listening.
That's not who I am. Like, I know who I am. I know who I am. I know my limitations. I know my boundaries. I know what I will do. I know what I won't do. And at the end of the day, nobody pay my bills. Nobody take care of me. Nobody do shit for me. I can literally get whatever job I want. Literally. I can literally get whatever job I want. I can do what I want. I can be in a man's face if I want to.
Oh,
and whenever I choose not to be in a man's face, I don't have to be in a man's face. Like, I can do what I want.
You ever went home with a guy outside the strip club?
No. I've never had sex with a dude outside the strip club. I've never went home with a dude outside the strip club. Any other questions?
Ooh, you ready to leave?
Huh?
I said, you ready to go?
No, I'm just saying. I ain't ready to go. I'm just saying, you got any more questions? Because I feel like people be thinking, because you're a stripper, you be fucking off. You be,
But you're degrading yourself for money, but yet y'all women say men are how what they call it, misogynistic, and y'all degrade, y'all not protecting black women. Wait, whoa, I let you speak. And you say this the same women who say y'all not protecting black women, but same black women are going to strip clubs, shaking their ass, dancing to the dirty, nasty music, and they're raising sons and their mothers. These are the same women. But you know what? I'm about to say this too. You ain't gonna like this. At this rate, you're raising your son to be a sucker.
I'm raising him to be what?
You're raising your son to be a simp or a sucker.
A simp?
Or a sucker. Yep.
You know what's crazy? That's your opinion. My opinion is I'm gonna already have him up on game. Like, baby, that ain't the kind of woman you want. Like, that ain't the kind of female you want to be involved with. Let me tell you.
Would you want your son to date a woman like you at his age?
Would I want my son to date a woman like me? I want my son to date a woman better than me.
So basically, what you're saying, you're not good enough for your son to date. That means something you need to change.
Son, I feel like what I'm saying is I feel like I have some things that I can improve on. Which I feel like everybody got some things they can improve on.
But that means but if you don't aspire to be the woman that you want your son to be with, that means you got things.
Okay, maybe I'm not there yet in life.
Okay then. So that means you need to change. You need to get help. You need help.
You need help too. We all need some kind of help.
I don't got no kids.
So just because you don't got no kids don't mean you don't need help. You still a member of this society. Get with it. Go get some counseling. Go get some therapy. Cause you probably ain't you a bastard too, boy.
I'm not a bastard. Stop calling me that. I'm not a bastard. My parents are married. Was your parents married? Are your parents married?
My parents are married, but you were born out of.
Is your father active in your life? Wait,
Yeah.
This is my show. This is my show.
You said what?
Is your father active in your life?
No, neither is my mother, really.
Boy, that's why right there. It speaks for itself right there. Damn. So your parents don't know what you strip on the week?
Yeah, they know.
You say they do?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, jeez. Whoo. Damn. If I was the father of my daughter is stripping, boy, if I have a daughter, she's stripping, I don't feel like I failed. I'm be like, what the hell did I do wrong?
Well, that's gonna be, and then there's gonna be something that eat away at you when you gotta realize that certain things that your kid decide to do has nothing to do with you. Because you could have done what you knew how to do or felt that you raised your child the best way you can, and guess what? Your child will still do what they want to do because we are all human. You know what? It's a natural human thing for you to go against what you're being told to do. That's why they had this thing when you first start school where they teach you how to follow directions. Because kids, and once you grow out of that childhood, even into like adulthood, we like to go against the grain. We like to do the opposite of what we're told to do most times. Like that's just a natural human thing to do. I don't know why people think that we live in this world full of rainbows and raining and unicorns and shit. Everybody.
That's not the point. What I'm saying. The point. What I'm saying is, people have to be held accountable for their actions, though.
Yeah. So, what actions did my parents take by me deciding to be in the strip club?
I don't know your parents. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, me personally, if my daughter's in the strip club, if I ever had a daughter, she's in the strip club, I feel like I failed. Some way down the line, there was miscommunication or my wires was crossed for her to go on stage naked in front of nasty, horny men.
I'm not naked.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're shaking your ass.
And I shake my ass in the house.
Oh, you have OnlyFans?
Huh?
You have OnlyFans?
Yes, I just made one.
Oh, God. Holy.
Do I be on it? No. I don't be on it.
When the last time you posted on OnlyFans?
Huh? I've never posted anything on OnlyFans. I kind of just, it was one of the things I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I just never had a desire to actually do it. But now, shit, it's 2022 and I might want to do it. I don't know.
What you going to post on it?
Huh?
You going to post yourself fucking on it?
No.
I mean, that's what OnlyFans is for.
No, it's not.
Well, it's for sexual content.
It's not just sexual content.
But that's what it's mainly known for.
I don't care what it's known for. You got other content creators who are on OnlyFans that post.
You don't strike. I'm gonna say this. You don't.
Not sexual, but my content would be something like alluring to the male's eye. Yeah, but it's not gonna be like.
Like what?
What do you mean? Like what? Let me show you. It'll be something like this. Let me show you. Oh shit! You know I gotta demonstrate. It'd be like, you want some pussy? I'm just
Lord have mercy. I gotta call my mom and tell her I love her after this.
You said what?
I gotta call my mom and tell her I love her after this because Lord have mercy.
You said you gotta call your wife and tell her you love her?
I gotta tell my mama I love her because, my goodness. Wow. Your mother.
You funny as fuck.
What in the hell?
You said what?
So basically, you got Simpsons. Do you feel like only people who get on OnlyFans, guys who pay for that, are Simpson suckers?
No. What I do feel like is, I feel like, you know, another reason why I'm traumatized about like marriage and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you that too later. But why are you traumatized? Because black women are in a catastrophic shock about being married, but they don't mind being a single mother. Go ahead.
So,
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now.
You get me?
I can hear you.
I feel like you can't change the fact that you're a single mother, right?
No, I want you to answer the other question first. Why are you scared of marriage?
Why am I scared of marriage?
Yeah, why are you in fear of?
Huh?
Why are you in fear of marriage?
I don't think I'm in fear of marriage. I think I'm highly against marriage just because of what I've seen, like being in the military, being around men basically all my life, and seeing how they'll have they'll be married, have a full-blown relationship, like on deployment, and then come back to their wife, like they wasn't just fucking off. It's so common. Like it's kind of like, what's the point of being married anymore? Then
wait. Let me say this right here. Women cheat just as much as men statistically.
But
so
you might be right. I don't know. What I'm saying is, you said so statistically. Let me ask you Google again. But anyways, you might be right. I don't know. You asked why I didn't care. What you asked my opinion about why I won't be married or whatever. That is why I've just seen too much.
So you go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I've seen too much. I've been exposed to too much. Even after being in the club, you know what? This is really what fucked me up in the head for real. When I went to the club, like my first night, I wasn't dancing. This was before I started dancing. And a dude in there, he was like, "Are you working tonight?" I was like, "Oh, nah, I don't dance." And he looked at me like, "Then what you doing?" Because I was in there tipping the girls, like, throwing money, whatever. But he looked like confused, like, "Why you in here giving girls money, and you could be in here making money too?" Type shit. Like, he really looked at me like I was the dumbest bitch in the world, right? So I started talking to him. We had a conversation, and at the time I was about to buy a house, and he had like a landscaping business or something. So I was like, okay, and that's another thing. I use the strip club as a means of network for people that can actually do shit for me. But anyways, so I was like, he rolled your eyes, don't care. So I was like, once I started talking to him and stuff, I realized he was married. So I was just like, so why you be? I asked him, I was like, so why you be in the strip club? Like, why you in the strip club? If you married? And he was like, cause it'll make my wife happy. Mind you, this man is probably like 40, 50 years old. He in that age range. He was like, it'll make my wife happy. So I was like, okay, but if it'll make your wife happy, but it's not something that you want to do, then why would you do it? He was like, because she's the mother of my kids, and I just feel like I'm just not going anywhere. Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But I feel I have a lot of lust inside of me where I still desire other women. And I was just like, that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Why the fuck would you get married? Because that's just like you telling me I should be married to my son and daddy because I got a kid by him. Why would you be married to somebody if you're not truly gonna be happy with them? Like, that's not, you only doing it because you got kids when you feel obligated because that's what they want you to do. So when he told me that, I was just like, yeah, niggas is real life sick in the head. Like,
so you're saying the men sick, not the women?
No, the women sick too. Shit, everybody has some part of their brain that's fucked up from trauma or whatever the fuck they've been through in life, and they trying to figure
Wait
out.
a minute. I'll let you go on. I'll let you spew out a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, well,
so me telling you what this man told me was nonsense.
Well, I was just saying, that's just how I felt about the whole story. But I'll let you go on. now. I'll let you went on. My turn now. Now, you met that man in the club, right? Okay. So you feel like guys in the club make good guys to be married to? Or they make guys that you want to have a long-term relationship with if you met them in the strip club lusting after other women?
No.
All right, then. Where you meet somebody at, that guy, if he was married, if he is married, whatever the case may be, and he's married, that shows you his character.
Whoever said I was ever interested in this dude?
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm saying in general.
My goal, like when I go to the strip club, don't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find the love of my life. But at the same time, I can go to a regular club and find a dude. Like, it does not matter where you meet somebody. I don't feel like it matters where you meet them because you can meet the same nigga that be in the strip club all the time in the grocery store. But you don't know until you get to know that person. So I don't feel like it matters, like where you meet.
You say it don't matter where you meet men at, it don't matter.
No. I don't feel like it matters. Why would it matter?
Hell, if they're in the strip club, or if a woman is shaking her ass, what makes you think that's a good combination right there? That's gonna last right there. She's shaking her ass, and he in the club. They
Cause
both
like
got
I
goddamn
said, some
problems.
people might be in a phase in their life that's what they're into, but in reality, that's not what they're into. Like just because somebody's in a certain setting for you, now don't get me wrong, there do be niggas that be in the club every Friday that be married and come looking for you. It'd be like, damn, what do you tell your wife? But then I had to realize that ain't none of my business what they tell their wife, because shit, I ain't fucking them. At the end of the day, they come in here, they get a drink, they watch the game, they tip, and they go on about their bit. I don't know what the fuck they do with other girls. I know what I do. So they I have a conversation, they tip, and go home. But I don't think it matters. I don't think it
Mm,
matters.
I totally agree with that shit.
Huh?
You feel like you should judge somebody's social media like a woman who like post like twerk videos, pole videos like you. You feel like women should get judged by that?
They're gonna get judged regardless. You're gonna get judged regardless. So do I feel like you should? Yeah, you should get judged. Because opinions matter.
Mm. What you think their opinion like? What do people usually say about you? Their opinion about you, like posting pole videos, twerking, and doing shit like that.
People that know me, like actually know who I am as a person, they think that shit dope. Males and females. But can't none of them be like, oh yeah, she out there, like she wild, like yeah, you should try it, like try it, type shit. Don't because I'm really not me on the pole. Like I said, I started in my house. I'm more comfortable in my house. I'm really low key a homebody. So what's your size and shit? What you signed for?
I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
So what I do in my own space, if you see me in person, I feel like you're not gonna get the same energy. You're gonna be a little confused, like, ain't this the girl that be doing this? Blah? Cause when I'm on my pole, that's my mind, that's my mind space, that's my artwork, that's like how I express myself. That's how I stay fit. That's how I keep my brain somewhat sane. Cause physical activity stimulates your brain. Like
But don't you feel like guys gonna look at that as like that's easy to jump off, or that's something easy to smash on and
I
pass?
feel like they're gonna think that if they fuck, yeah.
But don't think they look at you? Don't you feel like you dangling a piece of steak in front of a lion and they just
They
telling
ain't
them to
never
go
gonna
eat it?
bite. That's the
Huh?
funny. I said that ain't never gonna bite because that's the funny thing about it. Like I'm not
I
doing
mean,
it for it.
you putting their presentation out there like they can get a bite of the apple.
That's the beauty of it. But you're not.
So
That's
so basically, you an attention whore. You like attention.
uh whether I get it or not, I'm still gonna. I don't.
No. I didn't ask
You
you.
said
Do
I'm
you
an
like
attention
attention?
whore. No, not really. I don't think I can. I'm actually like real life a low key shy kind of person. Like
How
I
you
don't.
shy,
I
but
get. Huh?
how you shy? You worked at the strip club and you post yourself on the pole on Instagram, but you shy.
Okay, let me tell you. If you see me in the like a lot of older dudes, they will call me over because I won't go up to them. I think I started getting a little bit more comfortable in going up to dudes, but one dude like you shy, or actually when I started my other job, my manager was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Nothing." He was like, "Oh, you a little timid, ain't you?" I was like, "Yeah." Like I, it's not the same. Just because somebody presents, social media is an illusion for one, and just because somebody presents certain shit, that don't mean that that's the part that you gonna get out of them when you see them in public or when you just randomly run into them or something. Like that's not what it is. I could be on this pole shaking my ass doing shit, and when I see you, be quiet as a mouse, like not say shit. So what you
So if your son get about 16 or 17 and he say, "Mom, I got this girl I like," and he show you, so all she do is twerk videos on OnlyFans and having sex with guys, and having sex for money or whatever, all that on OnlyFans. If he say, I'm interested in dating her, what you gonna say about it? She just doing it for this.
I'm not going to judge her off real. I'm gonna get to know her. I'm gonna actually get to know her like what else is she about?
But if social media ain't that important, why do jobs check your social media then?
You said why do what?
If you said social media is not important, why do jobs like to check your social media?
Why social media? I mean, if social media is not important,
You said social media is not that important, it's an illusion, but if that's the case,
I didn't
why
say it
do
wasn't
jobs
important.
like to check your social
I didn't say
media?
it wasn't important, but that's why they have shit for your personal page. Then they have like LinkedIn for a professional account, and that's another thing with me. Like that's why I feel like even though I can legitly get whatever job I want to get, I don't want to have to hide who I am. If I like shaking my ass, that's what I want to do. Now, if I get older, I'm like, all right, I don't want to do that shit on my own. Get on the job, make some real money, make about 6 figures, working for somebody else. Let me do that. Like, I can literally switch gears and do that. Like,
So why would you want to look like a hood rat instead of do that?
why would I want to look like a... You is funny as fuck. I look like a hood rat?
Yeah, you do.
You is
I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be
funny.
blatantly honest with you. I gotta be bold and honest with you. I
Look,
feel like you
you
like
know,
that.
that's your opinion. You hurt my feelings because
I mean, I ain't trying to. I'm just
I know
giving
that
my
I'm not.
opinion.
But guess what? The beauty of being like a hood rat.
Oh my god.
The beauty of the perception that I'm a hood rat is that I'm not.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I can look like I'm a hood rat. I'm not. I can look like I'm a hoe. I'm not. I can look like these things. You could think it. Good. I want you to really like be kind of confused about who the fuck I am. You don't know. You really don't know. You only going off what you think.
What kind of men you go after? What kind of men are you into?
What kind of men am I into? Like, you know, I be having a battle with myself. It was this question in my little planner that I got, and it asked me, "What?" Hold on, I got it right over here. Let me see. It said, I actually got to finish. What or who should I avoid in order to live a happier and more fulfilling life? And I said, hood niggas. I feel like for whatever the fuck reason, that's like what I like, that's what I'm attracted to. But it seemed like I met some good ones. I met some bummy ones. I've met some ones not even worth my time, but I think that comes with a lot of demons that I try to avoid. Like, so the part of me that's kind of used to like how I was brought up in the environment I was brought up in, that's the part of me that want the hood niggas, and then the good part of me that kind of feel like I elevated and got on some different type shit. I be wanting like a legit like man like that ain't he might have came from the hood, but he done got some sense and figured out a better way to live life type shit. Like I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I really be having a battle between them two for real. Like a good like man and then like a hood nigga because I like
No. Wait. You ran across plenty good men. You ain't want them because they make you tangle. But you know what I realized? You know what I realized about most modern day dating women?
How you know what
Y'all
I
ain't
did?
looking for, huh?
How you know what I did?
That's beside the point. Stop trying to deflect. Stop it. Stop
You
trying to
said
do
I
that.
ran across
Let me finish.
how you know?
Let me finish. This is my show. Let me do this. Y'all not going from relationship to relationship for a new man. Y'all looking for new dick. Y'all looking for new dick. That's what y'all looking for. Y'all ain't looking for no good man. Y'all just looking for new dick to fuck on.
I don't look for dick.
Oh my god. Why would you want to be with a man that you know they ain't no damn good?
Just because you're a hood nigga, that don't mean you ain't no good.
Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Just because you're a hood nigga, that don't mean you ain't no good.
When you say hood nigga, are they in the trap? Are they doing 9 to 5? Or they
When I say,
huh?
when I say, I know some hood niggas that work 9 to 5, they still hood niggas. That don't.
Oh my god. Black women gotta stop this
I
shit
feel
right
like
here.
a hood nigga is a mentality. Like you were probably brought up in poverty, brought up not having much of anything, and you only know a certain way to live. selling drugs, scamming. But you get money because that's all you know is getting money, no matter how you got to get it. But you don't think outside the box. Like you kind of just stuck there. Like you ain't got no other plans going on. You're not doing that to get out of that situation and do something different or more legal or better. You just stuck there. So that's what I feel like is a real nigga. Like you just stuck.
But if you keep going after the same guy and you get the same results,
I'm not going after the same guy.
not no more.
I'm not going after no guy.
All right, what's your dress size?
Okay, Kevin Samuels. My dress size would probably be, I don't know, you tell me what you think. I don't wear dresses, I wear the pants, so it's fine. Maybe like a 6, maybe. Cause usually I get like smalls in my dress size. It don't really happen.
How tall you is again?
Huh?
How tall you is again?
5'7", 5'6", 7-ish.
When the last time you weighed yourself, how much you was?
Like 142.
What do other men rate you as, or what other men look at you as?
What other men look at me as?
Yeah, if other men was rating you or whatever, what you think they'll rate you as? Or
A
look at you
motherfucking 20. Off the charts.
as? Oh my goodness.
What would you rate me?
It ain't about what I think though. It ain't about
You
what
can
Jay
say
Reed
your
said.
honest opinion because I swear you're not gonna hurt my feelings. I don't give a fuck. I'm just, you asked what other man, you a man, so what would you rate me?
I just think you average at best though. I just
You
think you're
say you
average
think
at best,
what?
man. I think you're average at best.
So what's average at best?
I don't know about maybe 4, 5, maybe 6.
Woo! Okay. So can I ask you one question?
Go ahead.
What would you rate yourself?
It ain't about me though. We talking about you.
I
This
asked
ain't
you,
about
can
me.
I ask a question? What would you
I
rate
ain't about
yourself?
me though. You stop trying to see. You trying to do this again right here. You trying to do this again. You trying to. This ain't got nothing to do with me though.
I just asked.
Oh man, I can go get
you.
some money and be
I
attractive though.
asked.
I can go get some money
Huh?
and get some money and not be more attractive than what I am. But this ain't about me. This is about you though. This is about me though.
So you think attractiveness comes from money?
Hell yeah, you got money. Everybody know you look more attractive. Everybody know
Because
that.
the fact you got money, or because of the fact that you're able to do things for yourself
Both.
physically?
Both.
Okay.
Both. What Hov said, ain't no such thing as ugly billionaires. Ain't nobody so ugly with money. Do you feel like your dreads make you look masculine? Let's talk about that off camera because I've got that.
Do my dreads make me look masculine? No, because I feel like I probably would look masculine without them. Because I've always looked like this. Like,
You said no?
no, I don't think it's the dreads. You think it's the dreads?
Oh man, I don't know. I already told you I don't talk to women with dreads, but that's just my opinion.
So you feel like a woman with dreads look masculine because they got dreads?
Yeah, it make him feel like a man, like manly and shit like that. I ain't really into it though, like that. You know what I'm saying?
I would never.
That's another thing too with females. Most females want the guy to look better than them, but I thought the female was supposed to be better looking than the man. That's what I thought. That's what I thought growing up. You know, that's what it's about. Oh.
I want a man to be chocolate and fine.
Why people want what they can't have?
I could definitely get a chocolate
I
pie, nigga.
I said, why do people want what they can't have?
Oh, I thought you was, insinuating. But why do people want what they can't have?
Yeah.
The chase. I know it probably with niggas it'd be the chase. With females.
Oh, I know. I don't want no damn female who don't want me. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, I feel like if I like a person more than they like me, I won't like them no more. But if I get like a hint or something, some kind of vibe or something that tell me that you want me too, then it's like, oh, okay. But I don't like being more interested in someone than they are interested in me. I think it's probably because I don't like rejection. So I feel like I gotta know that you want me before I let you know that I want you, type shit.
What am I about to say? What's a preferable D size? What about that shit?
A preferable
Yeah.
You know, I'm small as fuck. So you can't have no big ass, because I would tell you to put it away. I'm like, you're not fucking me with that. But I would say, let me see. I thought I had a ruler. Probably like, I'd take 6 inches.
You know, the average dick size only number 5.5 inches, though.
Well, where you get that? How you know? You been measuring dicks and shit?
See, now you trying to be funny. Trying to get
I mean,
checked
this
out.
whole time, your ass is over there trying to be funny and shit.
I mean, I'm trying to be funny, though. You can't get under my skin, though. I'm good, though. You know, I'm bulletproof.
Okay, I am too.
I don't know, man. It's like you was bothered, though.
You said what?
I said like he was a little bit bothered over here. You know what I'm saying?
Looks can be very deceiving. I think that's my toxic trait too, acting like I'm bothered or that I give a fuck when I really don't.
Okay. So, I don't know. I just feel like you feel like a lot of black men are over sexualized. I feel like black men and women are over sexualized, especially black men, because they expect black men to have huge dicks and slang dick and all that shit.
Honestly, I'm not, like, even though I be on the pole and I be in the strip clubs, I'm not a sexual person. Like, I have.
You got a kid.
Huh?
You got a kid.
That don't mean I'm a sexual person. Just because I've had sex before or I have sex every now and then, like, it's some women that legit can't go without having sex, and I can't. I can go months and months without having sex and not be bothered. Like, not be like, oh my God, I'm just craving a dick right now. Like, that's not, huh?
But if you see men look at you and you got a child, they already know you was fucking something.
You said what?
Well, when men see you with a child, they already know you fucking something. You fucked something or you have fucked something.
That don't mean I'm fucking something. It's just because I have. That was about 6 years ago. But even if I don't have a child, that was a dumb statement. Because even if I don't have a child, I can still be fucking something. That don't mean that.
But you got proof.
Oh Lord.
The
only thing that is proof of is that I'm not a virgin. That don't mean that.
Oh God.
Just because I have a child, that don't mean that I'm actively fucking something.
I thought you just out of your fucking mind.
I'm gonna show you my best friend.
Whoa, what are you doing?
This right here, and this right here, I wasn't even a toy kind of person. Those are my best friends. That's why I don't have to fuck shit. I fuck myself, like.
You fuck yourself.
I fuck myself.
Okay.
My best friends.
Oh man. So you are like
say hey to
when you do that.
Say hey to Pinky.
Are you the option after? Or those your options after they cancel you or before they cancel you?
That was my option before and after. I don't get canceled because I don't get canceled because I don't seek dick. Like, I really don't. I don't seek dick. If a dude come to me, I used to, like, back in my younger days, I used to be able to just have casual sex. And now it's like, if I don't like you or I don't see myself with you, I don't want to have casual sex. I don't want to fuck on you. If I talk to you, have a conversation with you, and you ain't nobody that I can see.
Man, women know what they want to have sex with you in the first 30 seconds, so stop the nonsense.
You said what?
Women know what they want to have sex with you in the first 30 seconds.
But because of where I'm at in my life, I feel like I'm not into fucking on nobody. So it's like, I think when you go through shit as a woman, you go through shit, or you fucked up, or you traumatized, or whatever the case may be, it ain't, sex is the last thing on your mind. So a dude could approach you, and because that's not where you at mentally, you be like, I ain't fucking on him. I ain't fucking on him either. I ain't fucking on him either. Like, I don't want him. I don't want him. And I don't want him. It ain't. So you're right. We do know. And if I was in that mindset where it's like, okay, I'm ready to fuck something, that's what I'm gonna do. But if I'm in that mindset where I'm not, then I'm not fucking on shit, then that's what it is.
I got a couple more before I let you go. Why you feel like the dating culture fucked up right now?
The dating culture? Because people mental. People
What kind of mental issues what kind of toxic mental issues you going through?
Toxic mental issues I'm going through. I honestly feel like shit. I honestly feel like I'm not going through any toxic shit right now. I think I'm overcoming some mental things that was bothering. Like when I was in the military, it was kind of messing with my brain a little bit. Like just being away from home for so long, being out of connection with people. Like I felt like I kind of turned like cold a little bit, not really talking to family and stuff. So I was mentally, and it had nothing to do with dating or being with a person, but I think that plays a part. If you're mentally healing or mentally trying to work yourself out of a situation that you've been going through, you shouldn't be dating. But a lot of people try to find that help that they need through other people and end up fucking shit up even more.
You feel like a lot of people cope with sex?
Cope with sex?
Yeah, like when they have sex when they stress or whenever the case may be to get through their problems, so they just fuck on.
Yeah, because I feel like honestly that's why I feel like I got so better with doing like pole work and shit, because anything physical stimulates your mind. So if you're going through something, you would probably, like a lot of people would be like, oh, I'm gonna just go fuck this bitch, or I'm gonna go fuck on him, and it make it and they brain, it makes them feel better. It's kind of like a drug, but for me, I turn that energy. It's called transmutation, I think. So turning sexual energy into something else, like more beneficial. So instead of just going to fuck on people, I do some physical activity shit. I work out. I sew. I find something to stimulate my brain without having sex with other people and fucking shit up worse than what it is. Now I'm dragging somebody else's energy into my life and mixing my energy up with theirs and all that shit. So I just stay to my fucking self. Like, stay to myself, work on myself, work out, find a hobby, find an activity to do besides fucking with other people.
You might be on to something right now. You might be on to something now. Might be on to
What you
something.
mean? I might be on something. I'll be on something.
So what the freakiest thing you did?
I'm not really a freak. That's why I feel like
I ain't
I'm
asked you that. So
trying
the
to say
freakiest thing.
it's gonna be a long pause because I'm not really a freak. So I can't, like, I do the normal sex shit. I don't do nothing spontaneous. I feel like a person would be very disappointed if they got with me thinking they was about to get some bomb ass sex, because I'm boring as fuck. And I'm not even lying. And I don't care, because like I said, I'm not a sexual person. Like, just not.
You had sex this year so far?
Nope. Smokey.
That's
Pinky. Yeah, I've had sex with them.
That's your options after they say no after the club though. That's their options when they drunk. They don't come over. That's your option when they say
Boy,
no.
it was funny. I haven't been to the club in about 4
I'm talking about their option when they call you at 2 something and they don't pull up. That's your option when they don't pull up. You know what I'm saying? When they don't pull up and they call you late at night about 3 something, come through.
Nobody called my phone that late at night. Nobody called my phone at all. Now that I think about it. It ain't no niggas that called my phone.
Mm. Not now.
Huh?
Not now.
It hasn't been no niggas calling my phone since February? Yeah, since it just started. Nobody called
How
my
long?
phone. Huh?
Oh, what you said?
I said nobody called my phone. They damn sure don't call me them hours of the night because I be knocked the fuck out.
How long before you get somebody's number before you should call? I think that's the last one.
How long should I get somebody's number before I call them?
Yeah, before you should call.
Me personally, I'll make you wait. Depending on what shit. It really ain't no set time. Depends on when I feel like being bothered. I don't purposely be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this nigga wait. I ain't gonna call him right off the bat. Sometimes, like, if I'm feeling the person, I might call him and be like, okay, lock my number in or whatever. The case may be. It ain't really no set time. Cause why play games if you like somebody, they like you.
There ain't no set time. Like you wait a day or two, 3 days, 72 hours, 48 hours.
I'm not sitting there calculating when I'm gonna call this person. If I like them or I'm attracted to them, I'm probably hit them up like when I get time to actually sit down or something.
What's the longest you made a man wait for sex?
The longest I've made a man wait for sex.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a month.
God dang.
Maybe like a month.
Why you made him wait that long?
That ain't a long time. You think that's a long time? I thought
You know
you said goddamn because that was quick.
No, you know damn well you want to fuck him the first night or the goddamn second night. So I'm trying to figure out what made you wait a whole month. What made you wait a whole month?
I feel like it ain't necessarily that I did it on purpose. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this nigga wait a month because I ain't no hoe at that point. If he wait a month, so I'm gonna wait. It's just I feel like it's a vibe. I'm not saying I wouldn't like have sex with somebody sooner than a month, but
You have sex on the first day before?
yeah.
How long it lasts? It usually lasts, or kind of like just a physical thing.
If I do that shit, it may be a physical thing. If I have sex with somebody on the first night, it'll be a physical thing. I feel like if I really like somebody, I'm trying to see how much they like me, or if they just want to fuck before I just like.
How you weed that out though? How you weed those guys out?
How you weed? For me, I feel like it's you really don't know, but I feel like it's more so a vibe, real shit. I feel like at that point, I'm really just trying to figure some shit out. Like, all right, this nigga really fucking with me, or he just want to fuck on me? Like, I'm really trying to figure it out more so than anything.
All right, this is the last one I think. Right?
You is funny as fuck.
So when you giving head, do you include the balls?
I don't get head.
Come again?
I don't get head.
That's why you single right there.
Cause I don't suck no dick, and I ain't gonna suck no dick. So
you suck your baby daddy. I bet you had sucked your baby daddy dick, did you?
You said what?
I bet you sucked your baby daddy dick, did you?
No, I don't suck dick. And then when I get my mouth fixed, whoever dick I suck with that new mouth, gotta be a hell of a nigga.
Why you don't believe in sucking dick?
Why I don't believe in sucking dick?
Yeah.
My mouth is not wired to suck dick. You see, I got like a little underbite. I don't want to get to scrape the nigga penis and stuff, and then he get mad and shit. So, yeah.
Damn. So that's your excuse? Wow. So you've been around. So you've been 27 years. You ain't never sucked dick before in your life.
Nope.
Damn. But do you receive head?
Yep. All the time.
But you don't give it.
Nope.
These guys got to be some simps, bro. These guys suckers, man.
Hi.
Cause they ain't get. So why would the hell they get head? They ain't getting it. What the hell?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would I give
Why would I ever give head if I got niggas that I ain't got to suck their dick and get head from?
That's why you messing with some clowns, bro. You at the circus. You with clowns.
You said I'm messing with clowns?
You messing with clowns. Pennywise, Krusty. Because I just said it, though. Like, they're giving head, but they ain't receiving it.
What's wrong with that? Get that head, that bread, then leave. Woo!
You get your ass ate?
Huh?
You get your ass ate?
Huh?
You get your ass ate?
Nah, I don't really fuck with that. I have before, and I feel like everybody got an asshole, right? So if you eat my ass, you might eat a nigga ass. And I just can't get it. It ain't even that. It's just that ain't really my thing. And don't you dare try to kiss me. First off, I'm not really a kisser. Anything with like the functioning of my mouth, I don't really care for it. Not saying I haven't kissed nobody or I won't kiss nobody, but I gotta really like, you gotta be like my actual like man for me to be like. But no, not really.
So let me ask you, since you don't give head, do you require men to give you head?
No, nothing's ever a requirement. I can't make nobody give me head.
No, I ain't saying make. I'm just saying, dude. Like, okay, for you to
Like,
smash.
if you don't give me head, you probably won't keep my attention because it's like, and if that shit whack, it's the same thing as not giving me head because I ain't gonna want it no more. Like, once you aim me out and you ain't did what you were supposed to do, I'll be like, okay, come on, let's get up. And I ain't gonna never.
Why you just want to teach them then?
Why what?
Why you just want to teach them then?
Because at this point, I feel like if you don't know how to eat head in 2022, you just need to not eat.
God damn, bro. You like your pussy head from the front of the bag.
Do I like what?
You like your pussy head from the front of the bag.
From the front. I'm very lazy. I like that in my bag.
Damn. So basically, you just out here just giving out some half-ass sex and some half-ass sex and wear and tear, and you out here talking about you gonna suck dick in the Lord have mercy. This what kind of Lord have mercy.
What's wrong with that?
Ain't that wrong? I ain't. You can do whatever you want, but like I always tell women though, you can do whatever you want. Doesn't mean I ain't going for it though. You ain't gonna do it with me.
Well, next. Next.
You got any questions you want to ask me before I let you go?
Yeah, I did ask you a question. You answered.
What was it?
Dang, what was that question? You said it wasn't about me. It wasn't about you.
Besides that, any other questions before I let you go? You like that?
Nah, I
Huh?
no question. Oh, what would you rate yourself?
Ain't about me right now, bro.
You just asked, you play too many games. You just asked me, do I have any questions? What would you rate yourself?
All right, I don't know, man. Ain't about me.
It don't sound like you're too confident.
I ain't confident though. I can go get some money or whatever. It ain't really about that though. I don't know, like if I go to a different country or whatever,
No,
am I still the same rate? Am I in America though?
Rate yourself in America. In South Carolina. Where you at?
Everybody should think they're 10, so shit. Oh, everybody should think.
I think you're a -10.
That's fine. I mean, hey, teach his own.
Boy,
Appreciate you, Scott. You try to get out of my skin, though. I appreciate you coming on, though, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. I'm a -10, right? Okay.
Yeah, you're a -10.
Yeah, okay, I'll be that. Well, I'm at least, okay. Wear and tear vagina out here.
You said what?
Got wear and tear vagina with high mileage and shit. But I'm a -6. See,
More
try
like
to come at me. With high mileage and a kid, but they think they're boss women. You see that, guys, right there?
So you mean to tell me because you have a kid that don't mean you're a boss woman? I feel like you're a boss if you take care of yourself. I feel like you're a boss if you go get money. I feel like you're a boss if you don't wait for no handout. I feel like you're a boss if you moving up in life.
Who told you a boss?
Me.
Boy, they gotta send these kids to their father, bro. These are our future mothers right here, guys.
And
these are future mothers.
And these are our bastard children right here, guys.
Born
out of wedlock.
Are you married?
Am I married?
My point exactly.
No.
My point exactly.
But you said that you was born out of wedlock, so you're.
But my parents married, though, fam. Listen, my parents married, dude. I'm good. You are trying to figure things out, dude.
No. Yeah. You're right. I'm trying to figure things out, but you should be trying to figure things out too. Cause why the fuck you waking up at 2:00 in the afternoon to wash your face? You're supposed to be up in the morning. Like
I didn't trying to jab me. She's trying to jab. Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
You need to go back.
You got some things to think about too in life. Cause you should be up, bushy tail, bright eyed in the morning, handling shit, getting shit done, doing more podcasts, whatever the fuck you need to do, going to get you some money. Like you're supposed to be up, not Oh, give me a second.
You gotta grab her.
Let me
She
wash
try
my
to, she
face.
try to go there.
I'm gonna call you in a minute. Let me wash my face. Who's sleeping until 2 o'clock? I wish I could sleep until 2 o'clock. I mean, I could, but
She's trying to roast right now. You need to take little Johnny, you know, and get your ass on the pole because your broke ass baby daddy. That's what you need to go ahead and do. Get your broke ass baby daddy and get on the pole. That's what you need to do and try to make some money and put food on the table for little Johnny. That's what you need to do right there. Get your ass on that pole and make that money. Little Johnny needs some school clothes and some new shoes.
Making money. You already seen
But little Johnny needs school clothes. Before you come at me, you gotta come at me correct, y'all. I love this. This is nothing but content for me. This going on YouTube. This ain't nothing but content.
Before I even touch the pole, and he's still taking care of.
You need to buy little Johnny some school clothes. Because your broke ass baby daddy ain't doing it. Wait, don't talk to me. You need to buy Johnny some school clothes because your broke ass baby daddy ain't there. That's what you need to do.
Boy,
that's what you need to do. Take care of little Johnny. Little Johnny needs some school too. You could come work for my podcast. You can come work for me. You can come work for me though. Hey, I got a job. I'm hiring.
Money every month.
You can come wash my car out there. You want to wash my cars? You can come wash my cars outside. You need to come wash. You need to come wash my cars though. I got a job right there. You know, Frank's hiring out there. Subway hiring though.
Boy.
Buy Johnny some school clothes and some shoes. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to go ahead and do. Get your broke ass on that pole and make that money.
I got a piece of paper to show you. Hold on.
You need to go break that money. You need to go make that money. Get little Johnny some school clothes. Go do that. Get her some shoes. I got a job. I need you to wash my car out there, man. It's dirty. Come on. I'm tipping $20 too with it. I need you to come do it. I need you to clean the pad up. I need a maid around here. Don't come for the kids, y'all. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Look. Since you the king of Google, right? And you want to Google everything. Google how much air traffic controllers make.
You need to do that. Go take care of Johnny.
How much air
Johnny needs some school clothes. You need to go tend to your son. Bam. This ain't nothing but content. I can do this all day. This ain't nothing but content for me. Go take care of Johnny. He needs some school clothes and some shoes. I got the house I need to
Listen here, you bastard child.
Listen. Take care of your bastard kid and your broke ass baby daddy and go get some money, bro. I got a car to need to wash. You want to wash my car and get some extra cash? I know single mothers need the money. I got the bread for you. I got the bread for you.
What kind of car do you got?
I got some cash for you.
You got the bread? Hold on. Now you speaking my language. You got the bread.
I got the bread. I'll give you $50 if you wash my car. I know single mothers need the money. I got the paper for you.
Boy, you a wannabe Kevin Samuels ass nigga, for real.